We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. It's time now for Kentucky High School basketball on the MyTown Sports Network. Tonight's game is brought to you by Clark's Pumpkin Shops and the John W. Clark Oil Company, Buffalo Wild Wings of Moorhead and Ironton, Ashland Credit Union, People's Bank, Pathways, the Ashland Boyd County Health Department, Big Sandy Superstores, and Giovanni's Pizza of the Tri-State. Now, let's go to the court for all the action of high school basketball on the MyTown Sports Network.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Palace on campus of Raceland High School, where the Russell Red Devils prepare to face 63rd District opponent, the Raceland Rams. Russell coming in with a record currently of 14-5, Raceland 13-8. I'm Brian Hall. I'll be joined shortly by Jared Prickett. We're going to take our first break. We'll be back in just a second to talk about these teams.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah!
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks!
Clark Pumpkin Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust, advanced technology, to understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters, because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where the Red Devils are preparing to face, just down the road, the Raceland Rams in a 63rd district matchup. I'm Brian Hall. We'll be joined shortly by Jared Prickett. We're on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. We got about 10 and a half here before tip-off. And we're going to talk a little bit about Raceland, coached by Joe Bryan. And, they were led by junior Jonah Arnett, who's coming in at just over 18 points a game. Reese Hicks, the senior, at 13 points a game, and then the big man in the middle, Charles Welch, coming in at 8.4 points a game. Charles Welch probably going to be into an interesting battle with the Russell big man, C.J. Cordial. Those two guys know each other pretty well. But we're going to take another break here on MyTown TV, the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. And we'll be back to talk about the Red Devils in just a few minutes.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Public health is public wealth.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front nine offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back nine is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
And we're back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show on MyTown TV Audio. Brian Hall joined by Jared Prickett. Jared, welcome in.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there you are.
I made it through the ice and the snow.
Yeah, absolutely. This 63rd District battle, I've talked a little bit about Raceland already. Russell comes in, and for me, it starts on the defensive end with Gabe Pridemore having, I assume, the assignment of Jonah Arnett, who's averaging about 18 points a game. So they also come in with Charles Welch. We have already talked about the big man in the middle for Raceland. Is as close to a size matchup with Tyler Cordial as there is in the district, but even the region. So,
well, I thought Cordial did really well with him at home, but that home court advantage just seems to play well in this region.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But and we did well against Arnett as well as home. Russell did. So, but Pridemore played really well defense. So we'll see how that goes as well. But these guys, we're at the Raceland Rams tonight, so it's their home court, and it seems that everybody plays a little bit better at their home court in this region.
We're at the Palace here in Raceland, as they call it, and
the Palace.
I like that. And we're going to take a break here. We got about 6 minutes to tip off here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. We'll be back here on MyTown TV Audio.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Nicotine can alter brain development in teens, affecting memory, learning, and impulse control.
Aerosol contains over 7,000 harmful chemicals like lead and formaldehyde.
If you need help quitting vaping or smoking, you can call Quit Now Kentucky at
784-8669. Or you can visit quitnowkentucky.org.
Make the right choice to not vape by avoiding, refusing, or leaving situations where you are pressured to use tobacco or vape products. Together, we can end the trend.
Paid for by a grant to the Ashland-Boyd County Health Department.
Tri-State Building Construction Trades Council is proud to sponsor high school sports on MyTown TV. The council represents 52 affiliated local unions from 14 international unions in parts of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Call 606-324-9880.
Dr. Joe Leith and Dr. Robert Love of Southern Ohio Medical Center Orthopedic Associates are now seeing patients in Russell 5 days a week. Call 606-324-0098 to schedule an appointment. And walk-in patients are welcome to stop in Monday through Thursday and on Fridays until noon. We're located in the Bellefonte Center at 1000 Ashland Drive in Russell. Call us at 606-324-0098. That's 606-324-0098.
And we're back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show as we prepare for the Russell Red Devils versus the Raceland Rams in the 63rd District matchup. Earlier this year at Russell, as Jared alluded to, Russell kind of handled Raceland 83-57 in a game that started out pretty quick. As I remember, Russell scored 5 points before Raceland got the ball across half court, and it was kind of no looking back.
It really was. This was supposed to be this is a rival
district game, yeah.
District game, and it was supposed to be a big game and a tight game, and everybody was hyped up for both teams. But the Russell Red Devils seemed to handle their business really quick right off the bat. They put the press on, and it was 5-0. Next thing you know, I think it was like 10-2. And midway through the third quarter, I believe we hit the 35-point mark where the clock just ran.
Yeah. And, Russell had a hot streak there, had a few of those running clock games. But tonight I would expect that Coach Joe Bryan is going to do everything he can for Raceland to slow down Russell, especially early, not let them get out to that lead like they did last time.
Yeah, these guys have a 13-8 record, and shooting 63% here, so they're having averaging 63 points a game. So that's pretty solid. I mean, this is a good team. They seem to handle their business pretty well. They got definitely a superstar scorer in Arnett.
Yeah.
And, a 6'7". How big do you think the big man is down there? 6'7"?
Him and Tyler Cordial are about eye to eye. So, you got a couple guys pushing that 6'7" mark. And they had a pretty good battle. Welch played pretty well. Was kind of the bright spot for Coach Bryan and the Rams at Russell.
Having a guy of that size makes a big difference in the region. I mean, I'm sure I haven't seen him play a lot of games, but obviously it looks like he's doing well on the boards here with 8.5 a game, and so I look for it to be a strong battle here tonight at the Palace.
I absolutely agree with you. I don't think we're going to see. I'd be shocked if we see the running clock again, and everybody's kind of off kilter a little bit because of the recent weather and all these schedule changes and things, and I'm doing 5 games this week, so even I'm off my routine a little bit. But
right, there's a lot of makeup games.
Making them up, yeah, and looking forward for Russell. They got a senior night Friday against Fairview, and then another district battle at the Greenhouse in Greenup County, where I was last night to watch Greenup and Round County.
That's going to be a tough one too for the Russell Red Devils at Greenup County.
Yeah.
And there's a few other games out there that they still haven't made up, and I don't even know if they're going to be able to make them up.
That's the thing. We're 2 weeks out from district tournament play, and a lot of these games are starting to have a postseason feel.
Oh, yeah. A lot of these guys, some of these earlier games that everybody had the jitters and everything else, but everybody's settled into their teams now. You know what you got.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a little bit more experience. You got to feel everybody has gelled, and you know what your other guys are going to do on the team. So at this point in time in the season, you know what type of team you got, and if you're going to have problems, the coach is going to fix it over there.
That's it. And like you said, you know where you're at, your routine, your rotation, and things. And I just got to point out that Coach Joe Bryan and his staff in the orange Hawaiian shirts tonight.
I like that.
In true Joe Bryan fashion, known him a while. But We're going to take a break here for the national anthem, and we'll be back in just a minute with the tip-off here at the Palace in Raceland.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah!
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
and snacks!
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand. To be heard. To have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds to the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
And we're back here on MyTown TV audio coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball as we prepare for the introductions here. As Russell's made the trip a little ways down 23 to visit the Palace here at Raceland. And here come the Devils. Number 0, Gabe Pridemore. Number 2, Jagger Prickett. Number 4, Ryder Burgess. Number 12, Caden Binge. And the man in the middle, number 32, Tyler Cordial. Head coach Derek Cooksey. And again, I know we're audio tonight, Jared, but Raceland rocking the Hawaiian shirts tonight. I wouldn't expect anything less out of Joe Bryan.
That's a smooth move. I need to hit that Hawaiian shirt and let's go. Let's take a cruise, man.
Yeah.
Use a little tropic weather right now.
We got a little bit of it today, I guess you would say.
Felt great.
Yeah.
I was outside today, and I think it was 58. Felt like it was 98.
Yeah. And here come the Raceland Rams. Eli Evans getting the start for Raceland tonight. Number 10, Jacob Waller.
Number 12, Jonah Arnett.
18 points a game, Jonah Arnett.
Number 1, Eli Kane.
Number 1, Eli Canes. And Raceland's, they list him at 6'8", Jerry. Big Charles Welch.
I think he may be.
With the hair, he definitely gets to 6'8".
There you go. Whatever it takes.
Charles Welch with the good hair. Referee Gavin Ramsey, Vandell, and Greg Stevens. Vandell McKissick. I went blank on his last name for a second.
It's time for Raceland basketball.
Here we go. Cordial against Welch. Ball's up. Cordial wins the tip. Jagger Prickett will run it down and bring it up against Jacob Waller here. There's Prickett. Off the left side. Finds Pridemore. Back to Prickett. Thought about the three. Back to Pridemore in the left corner. Here's Ryder Burgess on the left side. Penetrates briefly. Back to Pridemore and Binge out top, and they'll try the right side. Here's Jagger Prickett. Now here's Burgess from the volleyball line, and good! What a start for Ryder Burgess and the Devils.
Nice offense by Russell Red Devils. Moving the ball. They were patient, got the open shot.
They passed up and made a couple of extra passes in that session there to get a good look. They're up 3-0. Here's Waller in front of Russell's bench. Back out to Arnett around the logo. To Evans at the top. Finds Canes in the middle. Back to Waller for three. Trying to answer. No good. Evans unchecked. Sneaks in and tips it in. We got a 3-2 game early here.
He came in from the point position.
Yeah. Evans is a pretty good athlete, as you saw right there. Gets off the ground quick and high. Here's Prickett. Burgess wants another. No good. May have been partially blocked. Prickett gets the long rebound. He'll attack. Welch got a hand on it. Loose ball, and it's going to stay out of bounds to Russell here.
Looks like the big fella blocked it when Prickett went in there.
Yeah. He takes, he does a good job of taking up the proper space under there. There's Cordial wants a three on the inbound. In and out, no good, and that's Arnett with the rebound, and here come the Rams. Arnett will attack against Pridemore. Ball loose in the lane. Pridemore picks it up, and he'll bring it the other way for the Devils. Pridemore against Canes. He'll spin, finger roll in the lane, and good.
Nice spin move by Pridemore.
Russell in a 2-2-1, showing some pressure here. Raceland brings across the timeline. It's Waller out to the top to Canes. He finds Evans in the middle. Back over to the right side. That's Waller back to Canes. Arnett deep on the left side now. Russell a little 2-3 here, Jared. There's Evans.
I think they're causing a little problems here.
I don't think that Raceland was expecting this. Raceland's being very deliberate right now, but we also talked in the pregame that Coach Joe Brown's probably not going to be in a hurry.
Well, I wouldn't either. I don't think they want to get in a running match with Russell right now.
Yeah, I know we've done a lot of talking, but the ball hasn't moved from the volleyball line. It's been passed back and forth between Rams, and here is Arnett at the volleyball line to Waller on the right side. Now back to
I wonder if we got a stall here.
This is a four corners, folks. I don't know if it's intentional or if they just weren't ready for this zone, but here's Evans on the left side. Back out to Arnett around the timeline. Here's Canes at the free throw line. Lob to Evans. Nice backdoor cut in and out. And Tyler Cordial secures the rebound for Russell, and here comes Jagger Prickett. Prickett finds Caden Binge, guarded by Evans. Here's Pridemore. Thought about the three, finds Binge. Layup challenged by Welch. No good. Welch brings down the rebound. Here comes Arnett now to Evans along the left side three-point line.
They aren't in any hurry to shoot that ball, are they?
No.
He had a wide-open shot there, and he passed it up and kicked it back out.
And now Russell's going to go man-to-man. They're going to make them do something here. Here is Waller. He attacks the left side back out to Welch at the three-point line. Thought about it now, takes the three, and good. Wow, the big man.
Nice shot by the big man.
Yeah.
Impressive.
He thought about it for a second and then stuck it.
Both the 6'8 guys have shot the three out here tonight. I like it.
Yep. Here's Cordial now on the left side, looking inside, finds Burgess. Burgess out the bench. He'll take a three. In and out. Rebound to Evans. And he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Russell's ball. Jacob Waller pleading his case, but to no avail. It's going to be Red Devil basketball under their own basket.
It was close. I'm not sure if he got a hand on it or not, but it was close.
Could have went either way. Prickett inbounds to Pridemore. Pridemore attacks. Kicks it out. Binge wants another three attempt on the left side. This one's good.
Good pass. Good kick out by Pridemore.
Yeah. And now it's 8-5. The Devils on top. Again with the pressure. Bob to Waller. Waller double team now. Picks up his dribble. Finds Canes. Canes wants the three on the right side.
Russell, no good. Russell's out there. They're double teaming now. They're gonna pressure it and make them take the open shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they can get it out of the pressure.
8-5, 3:27 to play here in the first quarter. Jagger Prickett walks it up against Waller. Here's Pridemore along the right side against Canes. And Pridemore dribbles momentarily off his leg, but picked up by Benj. And now here's Prickett out around the logo. He'll attack the left side. Downhill finds Cordial into the basket. Cordial up, blocked again by Welch. Loose ball. And they're going to call it out off of Jagger Prickett, and it'll go back to Raceland. Still an 8-5 game, 3:03 to play here in the first. And we're going to get our first sub of the game as Shea Burnham is going to check in for Tyler Cordial. Pretty clean so far, Jared.
Hey, listen, pretty clean. We got a lot of basketball here, but not a lot of points.
Yeah. No fouls either.
No fouls.
Yep.
I do like that.
Yep. There's Canes along the left side. Russell back in that 2-3. Waller out around midcourt. Will dribble it to the logo.
They're just dribbling it out there. They're not in any hurry, are
they? And back.
They definitely got a game plan here.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They weren't going to get down big like they were there. They find Welch in the inside, no good, and Shea Burnham clears the rebound. Here comes Ryder Burgess, pull up three on the break. In and out. Rebound comes down to Waller. Waller will push it ahead to Evans. Evans will attack the rim and score. Evans kind of snuck out, got behind everybody there. 8-7, 2:12 to play here in the first.
Tight game.
Yep. Prickett. Pridemore, he'll attack the rim. He'll attack Welch, and they're going to get the big man for the foul there.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to go at the big man.
Yeah. Pridemore got him off his feet there, and there was nothing else he could do. So they'll send Gabe Pridemore to the foul line. That's the first foul on anybody. And Gabe Pridemore now eyes the first free throw up, and good.
Pridemore shooting 78% from the free throw line for the year.
Yeah, they like to call Gabe the utility knife, man. He does a little bit of everything.
He gets it done, that's for sure. He's effective. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. Pridemore second up, and we jinxed him. No good, but he's going to run it down. Loose ball. Shea Burnham on the floor, but he was on the end line, so it's going to go back to Raceland. Russell with a 9-7 lead. 2:02 to play here in the first quarter. Corbin McGrath has checked in for the Devils. Oh, that was close to an over and back here. Here's Evans along the left side against McGrath.
Well, gone to man has definitely picked up the pace a little bit.
Yeah. Brody Bradshaw's checked in for Raceland as well. Here's Waller to Bradshaw. Evans along the left side. He'll attack against Corbin McGrath. Back up front to Canes. That's Waller. Bradshaw at the top. And Pridemore tips it away. Him and Arnett in a battle. Foot race to the rim, and Pridemore will lay it in. 11-7, Russell.
Nice hands by Pridemore being active.
Here's
you
Waller.
Need that. The Russell Red Devils need to stay in the passing lanes there.
There's Arnett, step through, May got away with a walk and scores in the lane. 11-9 now, Russell on top. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. I think you're right, Jared. Coming out of that zone has changed things for Russell.
It's definitely picked up the pace of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Pridemore. McGrath in the right corner, and he is tripped by Arnett. They're going to get Arnett for his first, second team foul as Taylor White will check in, and Ryder Burgess will return as Prickett and Benj take a seat momentarily here. 45.7 to play. Here's Burgess. He'll take over point guard duties for the last 40 seconds here. Burgess attacks, finds White on the left side. He goes baseline, finds Pridemore along the right side corner. Pridemore against Bradshaw. He wants to attack, and there he goes up and in.
Pridemore's off to a good start tonight. That's a good sign for the Russell Red Devils.
It absolutely is. 13-9 Devils with 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Arnett against Pridemore. Awaits instruction from Joe Bryan. 10 seconds. Arnett will pull up with a 22-footer short, no good. Pridemore will get the rebound. We got 3-2. Pridemore from beyond half court, no good, and that's where we will end this first quarter. Russell leading 13-9. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6.
Pick 6.
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, Uncle Rick. Where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials. Gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
And we're back here on My Town audio coverage of the Russell Red Devil basketball, where they lead 63rd District opponent Raceland 13-9 here at the Palace in Raceland. And it's been kind of a game of shifting gears a little bit, Jared.
Yeah, Russell came out a little shocked, and the Rams were stalling the ball kind of. The first 2 or 3 minutes, it was just pass around the top of the perimeter out there by the volleyball line.
The old North Carolina four corners, man.
Yeah, and Russell was in that zone, and then they switched over and went to the man-to-man, and it's definitely picked up the pace a little bit. They needed that.
Here's Welch. Welch will hand it off to Arnett along the left side. He'll bring it back out to Waller. Gets a screen from Welch. Waller will attack. Up. No good. Battle for the rebound between the two big guys, and Cordial will win. Come down with it. Here comes Ryder Burgess back for Russell. Against Eli Caines. Here is Pridemore against Arnett. And he'll get a screen for Cordial. Ball fake, 15-footer, and Pridemore scores again. Gabe Pridemore came to play tonight, Jared.
Pridemore came to play. There's no doubt about it. He's feeling good. He's off to a great start.
And now, in kind of true Russell fashion, he's face guarding Joan Arnett. Arnett gets the handoff. He'll pull up 15-footer on the right side. Good. Tough shot.
Arnett's a good scorer.
He is.
They don't want him to get hot, that's for sure.
Yeah. 15-11 Devils as Ryder Burgess walks it across the timeline, gets a screen, picks up his dribble, finds Corbin McGrath, back to Cordial at the top of the key. Charles Welch on him, picks up his dribble and finds Pridemore out around the volleyball line. Here's Taylor White. He'll take a dribble, 15-footer, and good.
That's Taylor's shot, that little mid-range game.
17-11 now with 6:30 to play in the half. Welch
pick and roll.
Set the screen. Yeah, that's where. Oh, might have got away with a carry there. Here is Caines. He'll find Welch at the foul line against Cordial. He'll attack. Go up strong. Cordial blocks it. Welch ends up with it.
Welch is long, though. They're the same height, but I just feel like he's a little bit longer than Cordial.
It looks like it. I mean, here's Burgess to Pridemore on the right side. He's back to Burgess. He'll attack Evans, lay it up over, no good. Tipped in by Tyler Cordial.
Good rebound by Cordial.
Yeah, absolutely. Welch snuck over to try to help, and it ended up being an easy bucket for Tyler Cordial. You know, Coach Joe Brown wants a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 32nd timeout here, and 19-11. Russell leads 5:49 to go in the half, and it's shaping up to be a pretty good battle in the post there.
Hey, listen, I like it.
You're here for it, aren't you?
I'm here for it, baby. Let's keep it going. Hey, I take this all day long as opposed to what we started out with.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and Coach Joe Brown kind of forced to come out of what his game plan was with Russell coming out of that zone. I think he was also a little bit maybe shell-shocked by the zone being there, period. You know, Russell was usually that full-court press into a half-court man.
Right. Russell started pressing at the beginning, but it just didn't really work out so well. And when they dropped back into the 2-3 zone, and it definitely slowed the pace down.
Yeah.
It was 2-5 in 4 minutes into the game. It's like, wow, not a lot going on here.
Nope. Raceland will inbound in front of their own basket here. Jacob Waller will bring it up against Corbin McGrath. McGrath finds Caines, being checked by Taylor White. Here's Evans at the top against Burgess. Back to Caines. Caines along the right side in front of the Russell bench. There is Arnett, and they're kind of putting the brakes on again, Jared.
Yep, they're starting to slow it down a little bit.
Oh, they're going to. Yep, you got it.
Good hands. I was like, that might be off of the Rams.
Yeah,
sure was. Nice hands by Pridemore.
Pridemore knocked it off the leg of Joan Arnett, and they'll turn it over to the Devils. Here comes Burgess. Here's Pridemore, who's had the hot hand early. He'll attack the baseline. Finds Corbin McGrath in the left corner for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. What do we got? It's going to be tipped out of bounds to stay with the Devils.
That's McGrath's shot, too. Just in and out.
I think he was surprised he was left that had as much room as he had there, Jared.
Right.
Burgess to inbound. Cordial and Welch just battling here. Inbounds Taylor White under the right side up. Welch with another block shot. Now it's out front to Pridemore. Pridemore on the attack. Going downhill, lays it up and in. Another bucket for Gabe Pridemore.
He's scoring at will tonight. I'm not sure if they're too far up in him. I would definitely back off of it because he's going right past them and getting easy layups.
Here's Arnett. Tipped away again by Pridemore.
Pridemore with another steal. Active hands.
McGrath finds Burgess. Burgess will attack now. Charles Welch steps over to check him now, and it's going to be thrown into the backcourt and over and back, and the Devils will turn it over here. Burgess kind of ran into a brick wall there in Charles Welch.
He ran into a brick wall, and he turned around. There wasn't anybody open.
Yeah. As Jagger Prickett will return for Corbin McGrath and Caden Benz for Taylor White.
McGrath and White gave some solid minutes.
Very good minutes, and like we talked about in the pregame, Coach Cooksey's really finding that rotation and that confidence in more and more of his guys.
For sure.
And here's Canes against Benj out around the logo. Benj tips away momentarily. Canes picks it up, turns. He'll find Waller at the top. Waller to Canes. And there's just nowhere for Raceland to go. They're trying to get in the lane, and Russell's just one step ahead of them.
Solid defense by Russell.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is Charles Welch from Joan Arnett. He'll get the bucket underneath, right as we gave Russell credit. Here's Pridemore on the right side with the hot hand.
Looks like the Rams went to
Arnett picked him, yeah. Here comes Arnett on the attack against Prickett, and it's going to be up and in, and they're going to get a foul on Jagger Prickett. Joan Arnett, like you said, we don't need to see him get hot tonight.
That's the last guy you want to see get hot.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of Coach Cooksey's planning this weekend was around somebody else beating them other than Joan Arnett. Corbin McGrath going to give Gabe Pridemore a much-deserved breather here as it's 21-15 Russell, 3:35 to play.
He's had a great first half, Pridemore has.
Absolutely, a well-earned break there.
Give him a drink of water and put him back in the game.
Arnett makes the free throw, 21-16 now, 3:25 to play in the half. Here's Cordial underneath, and I think they're going to get Canes, and they're going to send Cordial to the foul line. That's who they're going to get, his first. As Cordial will go to the line, first one up, and good. 22-16, 3:24 to play in the half. Cordial second. Short. Run down by Caden Benz, though. And here's Jagger Prickett. He'll set the offense. Corbin McGrath on the left side in front of the Raceland bench. Here's Burgess on the right side. Benj, McGrath in the left corner. Now Russell not in any hurry as McGrath takes the three in and out. And Charles Welch brings in another rebound for the Rams, and here they come. Here's Waller in front of the Russell bench. Back to Arnett around the Rams logo on the right side. He little stutter step, gets a screen from Welch. Turn around short in the lane. Cordial pulls the rebound, and here comes the Devils. Jagger Prickett to Benj, back to Prickett. Prickett will attack now. Find McGrath in the corner. Ball faking. Now he'll attack. Finds Caden Benz for three. No good. Tipped around. Welch and Cordial battling. And Arnett will come down with it. 22-16, Russell. 2:30 to play now.
Russell moved the ball well there. They just couldn't hit the basket.
they've got a couple of good looks that just haven't fell here in the last couple of possessions, as Canes will attack McGrath here. Left block, and Benj comes and knocks it away. Loose ball, and there's a big collision. I think they're going to get Caden Benj for what we'll call a hustle foul, Jay.
Hey, listen, he's out there hustling.
Yeah.
Anytime a guy turns their back like that and you don't see him, he's taking risks, and he's coming over to steal the basketball. I like that.
Yep. As it looks like, who is that for Raceland? It looks like Gage Douglas will check in and give Charles Welch a break. It's going to be Raceland ball underneath their own basket here. Waller to inbound. He finds Arnett in the corner. Gabe Pridemore, who's returned, is back on his assignment of Jonah Arnett.
Like I said, give that kid a Gatorade and put him back in the game.
That's what they did. And here's Waller. Waller will attack against Prickett. He finds Canes along the post. And now back to Douglas, back to Canes along the left side. Here's Waller. Waller backing in, gets to the rim, up. Nice job by Jagger Prickett. He'll miss, and Ryder Burgess will come down with the rebound, and here come the Devils. Here's Caden Benj open on the right side, and he may have walked. Yep. Got a little too excited there, Jay.
Yep, a little too much space right there.
Yep. Taylor White will return here. As Tyler Cordial will get a break. 22-16. Russell on top, 1:39 to play in the half. Here's Douglas. He'll hand it back to Waller, who'll walk it up. Jagger Prickett awaits at midcourt. Here's Waller. Finds Evans on the right side. And tries to get it. Gabe Pridemore tips it away from Arnett, and Joe Bryan calls a timeout. What's he going to take here? Let's see.
Another good hustle by Pridemore.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where Russell leads Raceland 22-16. We'll be back.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
And we're back here on campus of Raceland High School at the Palace. Brian Hall, Jared Prickett. We got a pretty good one going here in the 63rd District matchup. The Devils lead the Rams 22-16, 1:21 to play in the half.
Low-scoring game here in the first half.
Not what we've been used to on some of these district games, especially outside of the Lewis County game.
Definitely not.
There's Waller along the left side being guarded by Prickett. Nearly stolen away again. Tipped away. And it's Pridemore's going to tip it to Burgess. The Devils are running. Here's Burgess. He'll attack the middle. Finds Benj on the right side. Now they're going to reset. Pridemore at the top. He's directing traffic. And here's Prickett. Prickett finds Benj at the free throw line. He backs in. Finds Pridemore for 3. No good. Tipped around. Benj with a hustle rebound.
Good rebound by Benj.
38 seconds to play here in the first half. Here's Burgess. Back to Prickett at the top. Picks up his dribble, finds Benj in the lane. Pridemore on the right side with 25 seconds to play. Prickett downhill and finds Taylor White, but it goes through his hands and out of bounds. It'll go back to Raceland here. 21.6 seconds to play in the half. Charles Welch will return here, and that immediately Russell counters with Tyler Cordial.
I'm not sure Taylor was ready for the pass coming at him.
I don't think so either, and they sure weren't going to let Charles Welch get a mismatch here with 20 seconds to play. So Cordial back in the game. As this is Waller against Prickett. Brings across the timeline. He'll penetrate. Back out. Finds Canes. Canes to Waller. Waller with 2 seconds from the foul line. No good. And that's where we'll end the half here.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're a Raceland Ram, you got to be happy with this halftime point spread and what's happened this first half.
Absolutely. You know, Russell's going to go into the half with a 22-16 lead. We'll be back here to talk about it in just a minute on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front nine offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back nine is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
And we're back here at the Palace on campus of Raceland High School, where we got a 63rd district matchup between the Russell Red Devils and Raceland Rams here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. 22-16, Russell leads at the moment, but kind of a back and forth, more of a back and forth game than we saw at Russell earlier this year.
Yeah, 100%. This is an interesting game because it came out slow, then it felt like the pace picked up on it, then they went slow again, and then the pace picked up again. It's like, what do you guys want to do here?
Yeah, a lot of shifting gears like we talked about off air. And, you know, the biggest thing, I don't have the stats in front of me, but Gabe Pridemore got to be hovering around double digits, if not over it here in the first half, has been kind of the offensive story for the Devils.
Yeah, I'm going to say Pridemore's definitely over double digits. I'm going to say he's got 12, 14 points. He's been active. He's got his hands on, I don't know, 3 or 4 probably different steals he's gotten out there, and he's been the difference maker here tonight. He looks really well out there.
Absolutely.
And you know the other guys on the Russell Red Devils, it's been a little stagnant. I mean, you've had a shot by Burgess, a shot by Benj, but for the most part, it's been Pridemore being active. But so if I'm with the Russell Red Devils, you know, I'm going in there, getting a new game plan together. You know, come out and let's be aggressive, try to pick up the pace against this Rams team that's slowing the ball down.
Absolutely.
They did that, you know, late in the first quarter, starting the second quarter, and it definitely pushed the pace when they started double teaming.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about it. Obviously, the pace is where Raceland and Coach Joe Bryan wanted at the moment. So we'll be back. We'll talk a little more about what Russell needs to do to pick up that pace in the second half here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Nicotine can alter brain development in teens, affecting memory, learning, and impulse control.
Aerosol contains over 7,000 harmful chemicals like lead and formaldehyde.
If you need help quitting vaping or smoking, you can call Quit Now Kentucky at 1-800-784-8669, or you can visit quitnowkentucky.org.
Make the right choice to not vape by avoiding, refusing, or leaving situations where you are pressured to use tobacco or vape products. Together, we can end the trend.
Paid for by a grant to the Ashland-Boyd County Health Department.
Tri-State Building Construction Trades Council is proud to sponsor high school sports on MyTown TV. The council represents 52 affiliated local unions from 14 international unions in parts of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Call 606-324-9880.
Dr. Joe Leith and Dr. Robert Love of Southern Ohio Medical Center Orthopedic Associates are now seeing patients in Russell 5 days a week. Call 606-324-0098 to schedule an appointment. And walk-in patients are welcome to stop in Monday through Thursday and on Fridays until noon. We're located in the Bellefonte Center at 1000 Ashland Drive in Russell. Call us at 606-324-0098. That's 606-324-0098.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, audio only tonight. The Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. Jared, we talked a little bit off air. What do you think Coach Cooksey needs to do to kind of pick up the pace more to what he likes?
Well, I definitely think they need to go back to the press. I know they handled the press fairly well, but I think they need to be a little bit more aggressive on the press. I think they need to trap across half court that they've been doing.
Yeah.
Shoot, for that matter, maybe trap the pick and roll when it come off of it. And you got to do something to pick up this pace.
Yeah.
Now, I got to imagine this has a lot to do with the district seeding, doesn't it?
It does. This is a seeded game.
13-8, 14-5. I mean, this is probably gone. This has a lot to do with it.
It absolutely does, and it's how much you want to show before the district, but you also got to get that seeded win. So
that's right. You definitely got to get the win. Right now, it's the Rams are definitely within striking distance, only down 6 points. I mean, they're very close. Yep. They come out here hot. They can definitely take the lead.
Absolutely. We're going to take our final timeout before the second half here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, where the Russell Red Devils lead the Raceland Rams 22-16.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
and snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where they lead the Rams 22-16. Preparing for the second half here, Jared. What are your last thoughts before we get going?
Well, I'm giving kudos to the Rams. They came out with a great game plan, and if I'm them, I'm probably sticking to it the best that I can, and then trying to make a run here in the fourth quarter. That's me. If I'm the Russell Red Devils, I'm going to pick up the pressure and try to get this a running match. So we'll see what happens.
It's a tale of the pace. Whoever controls that pace in the second half is probably going to come out on top as we prepare who's going to get it. It's going to be Russell ball to start the second half here. We're brought to you by and fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop, Big Sandy Superstores. As Caden Benz will inbound in the backcourt to Jagger Prickett. Waller will await him at the midcourt line. Prickett directing a little traffic. Finds Burgess on the right side, guarded by Arnett. Here's Burgess. Back to Prickett. Prickett at the top. He'll go downhill to penetrate, and we're going to say he stepped on the inline there, and it will go back to Raceland.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Prickett was looking for there. He had the wide open layup. He got to put the body in and shoot the layup.
Yeah,
looking to make the pass, and then made the turnover.
He overthought it a little bit, I think, Jared.
Definitely overthinking.
Yeah.
Got to score the ball. Got to think score first.
Here's Waller, guarded by Prickett. Gets a screen from Welch. Picks up his dribble in front of the Rams bench. Back to Arnett. Being guarded still by Gabe Pridemore. Arnett trying to go downhill himself. Ball fake. Blocked by Cordial, but somebody got him. Who are they going to get?
I think they got it with Cordial.
It looks like it's going to be on Tyler Cordial, and that'll send Joan Arnett to the foul line. Cordial.
That was a little too easy to get by Pridemore. I think he went for the steal, maybe.
Yeah, he definitely went all in, and, there's only two outcomes there when you do that, Jared. You're either going to get it or they're going to buy you.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the risk you take. When you take it, you need to get it.
Yep. As Arnett makes the first, and now the second.
4-point game.
Yeah, we got a ball game
here.
Yeah, 22-18, 7:15 to play in the third. Here's Prickett. Pridemore finds Cordial on the baseline. Back out to Pridemore on the left side. Out front to Prickett. He'll find Burgess. Burgess to Cordial on the right side baseline. Skip past to Pridemore on the left side. He'll attack. Bring it back out. Finds Benz. Benz drops it down to Cordial. Cordial up against Welch. And we're going to get a chance for a three-point play as Cordial got Welch off his feet. And that spells trouble when you get the big man off his feet.
Cordial delayed, which gave the pause, a little head fake, and Welch jumped. And good move, good strong move by Cordial. Get that and one.
Yeah. So Cordial with a chance here to finish the three-point play, 24-18. Russell on top. There's Cordial's free throws up. And good, 25-18. Here comes that pressure you talked about, Jared. Russell in a full court press. Here is Arnett. Skip pass stolen by Cordial. He'll find Prickett. He'll find Burgess on the left side for three and good. Turning that defense into offense, Jared.
That's the pace that they need.
Absolutely. Ryder Burgess can shoot it anywhere, anytime, but he loves to shoot on that fast break.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Evans on the baseline. He'll bring it back out. Canes along the right side. Out to Arnett at the top. And we're going to slow down again here, Jared.
There we are.
Russell's back in that 2-3. 28-18, the largest lead, I believe, of the game for the Devils.
Smart by the Rams, though. I wouldn't want to get in a running match with
them. We've already seen early how that turns out. Arnett back to Waller. Thought about the three on the left side.
Waller's open for them threes.
Yeah.
He just doesn't take it. Not sure why.
They're kind of deking him into shooting one there Jared. As back to Waller. Here's Arnett. Folks, I know we're not giving you a lot of what's going on, but there's not a lot going on as Gabe Pridemore steps in the passing lane. And now here comes the Devils. Pridemore downhill again. Ball fake, kind of lost the ball for a second, picks up his dribble, he'll find Burgess, and they'll reset things. Burgess against Waller. Here is Prickett. He finds Pridemore in the left corner. Here's Prickett. Wow, got away with a shove there. Ryder Burgess, deep three, no good. Long rebound, and Burgess will get his own. He finds Pridemore for three in front of the Russell bench. Short, no good. Evans will try to run it down, saves it in, and Burgess has it back. Here's Burgess attacking. Steps through the lane, layup and good.
Nice move to the lane by Burgess.
Yeah. And with that, Coach Joe Bryan wants a full timeout here. We'll take it with him. 30-18, Russell on top, 4:59 to play in the third. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in higher people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust, advanced technology, to understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters, because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
And we're back here on MyTown TV, where the Russell Red Devils lead the Raceland Rams 30-18, 4:59 to go here in the third quarter. Russell has definitely changed the pace like we talked about at halftime, Jared. It's in their favor right now.
Yeah, and as we was talking, you know, the Rams at some point in time, to even catch up, they're going to have to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
And that plays right into Russell's hands. So
absolutely.
Once you get up like that, you're going to, I mean, the only way to get back in it is to shoot that ball.
They got Ryder Burgess there as a collision. Could have
a little bit with the body.
A little bit, yeah. So Raceland will inbound again under the Russell basket. Here comes that double team. Prickett and Burgess have Kane's trap. Loose ball on the ground. It comes out to Evans. He's going to get it across. And it's tipped away. And looks like Benj might have tipped it out of bounds in front of the Raceland bench here. 4:46 to play in the third.
Real quick from a 6 to 12-point lead.
Yeah, it did. And, you know, the way Russell shoots it, if they get hot, it can go even further. Inbound to Evans. Here back to Waller. Finds Welch underneath. The challenge is cordial and scores. Nice job by the big man, Charles Welch, keeping the ball up and getting a bucket that Raceland desperately needed. Here comes Prickett. To Burgess on the left side. Back to Prickett, the volleyball line. Pridemore on the right side. Cordial on the baseline. Out to Prickett. Over to Burgess. Burgess wants three. No good. Cordial with the rebound. And he'll go back up strong. No good. Tipped around. Cordial ends up with it again. And he'll kick it out to Pridemore. And here's Burgess in front of the Russell bench for three. You can't give him two looks. And Coach Derek Cooks, he's going to take a timeout. What's he got? It's going to be a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout, Jared. We got a 33-20 Russell lead, 4:07 to play. And Raceland, I don't want to say it too early, but they could be sneaking into a danger zone here.
That ball, the pace is definitely starting to pick up. And just like you said, you don't want to give Burgess two looks.
No.
He's going to knock that second one down.
No, and no question. And, you know, he rushed the first one a little bit on the left side, snuck across the baseline, and popped up by himself on the right side. And you know, those are just two. He's not going to miss both of them. And,
they're moving it well in the offense, and it's gone in the paint. And that's the play. Hit it to the paint. They got 2-3 guys on him. Kick it out.
Yep.
And it's the diagonal pass that's usually open. And, you know, fire away, baby. Let's get those threes up.
You know, Cordial and Benz did a good job keeping the ball alive underneath to get the offensive rebound. As Raceland, the cheerleaders are passing out some T-shirts here, so we got a little bit of a delay, but now we're ready to go. Evans, the inbound under the Russell basket. Dangerous pass from Arnett to Canes, tipped away momentarily by Prickett. He goes. They're going to get him on the reach. I thought he might have snuck in there and got that one, Jared.
It was close.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of aggressiveness that you want to push this pace.
Yep. Kane's inbound in midcourt. He'll find Arnett in the backcourt. Gabe Pridemore waits him over to the left side in front of the Raceland bench. Pull up 15-footer from Arnett. Good. 33-22, 3:48 to play here in the third. Russell still on top. Prickett, that's a kick ball, yeah. I didn't know if we were going to get a call or not, but referee Gavin Ramsey got it. And it will be Russell ball on the side here. Benj will inbound it to Prickett in the backcourt. Coach Cooksey calling out a play. Here's Prickett. It's a screen. Finds Pridemore in the left corner. To Burgess, he'll attack the left side. Charles Welch steps over to help, but Burgess kind of went under him there with a finger roll.
Nice move by Burgess. He definitely did go under him.
Yeah. Now here's that pressure from Russell. Arnett ahead to Waller in front of the Raceland bench. Here's Evans. He'll attack the lane. Charles Welch opened the door for him there, and Eli Evans will answer back with the layup.
That's what you got to do against the press. If they're going to press, you got to attack the press.
Yep.
You can't just lay back on it. You got to attack it and get your easy layups.
Here's Pridemore. Pridemore back out to Prickett at the top near the midcourt stripe. He's being guarded by Waller. Now Prickett downhill to the foul line, picks it up over to Burgess. Burgess back to Pridemore, ball fake. He'll get in the lane, get Welch up in the air, shot no good, tipped around. Welch will come down with him. Kind of a big boy rebound there, Jared.
Yeah, that's a good look, though.
Yep, absolutely good look.
Good rebound, good rebound by Welch.
Arnett, I think Cordial got a hand on it, and now here comes Russell. Pridemore. He'll attack Welch again, up and good with the left hand.
Nice move by Pridemore.
37-24, 2:15 to play in the third. Russell on top. And that's going to be Waller. You know, he kept passing up that three. He just sticks one. So back to a 10-point lead here with 2 minutes to go in the third as Jacob Waller sticks the three for Raceland. Here comes Prickett. Hand off to Pridemore against Arnett. And he's going to throw it away here. Pridemore got a little overzealous there. We've got a couple of subs coming in. Corbin McGrath and Taylor White will check in for Prickett and Benj. Raceland still with their starting five on the floor. So they'll inbound it underneath the Russell basket. Waller walks it up against McGrath. Calls the play. He'll find Canes on the right side. Eli Evans might have carried it. No call. There's Joan Arnett in front of the Raceland bench. Wow, deep three. It's short. Tip around. Cordial with the rebound, and he throws it over the head of Pridemore, who was all by himself. I think Cordial rushed it a little bit, yeah.
He's got to take a little off of that pass.
Yeah. 1:20 to play here in the third. 10-point advantage for the Devils, 37-27. Arnett will walk it across midcourt. Pridemore guarding him, gets through a screen from Welch. Here's Arnett shut down in the lane. Will kick it out to Evans in front of the Raceland bench. Evans to Waller. Waller will bring it back out around the logo. And Waller will penetrate against Corbin McGrath. McGrath stops and back out to Welch. I don't know if Raceland has time to kind of put the brakes on here, Jared.
They definitely don't need to put the brakes on. They need to keep coming.
They're kind of playing like they got the lead here as we got 38 seconds to play in the third. Arnett dribbles, penetrates, fade away in the lane, no good, tipped up. I believe that was Evans.
Nice rebound.
Evans is a pogo stick, man. He can get up and get up fast.
He is a high jumper on that one, that's for sure.
As here's Burgess. We got 20 seconds to play in the third. Get a screen from Cordial. Welch jumps the screen. And we're going to get a foul here. Who do we get? It looks like they're going to get Charles Welch here. And Bradshaw quickly off the bench, as that's 3 on Charles Welch. That's the only player for either side with that many fouls. Here's Prickett, 12 seconds to go, guarded by Evans. Finds Pridemore. Pridemore against Canes. 5 seconds. Burgess at the volleyball line. Downhill to the lane. Up. No good. Tipped around. 1 second exactly on the clock. And Russell's going to keep it under their own basket here. What we got drawn up here, Jared?
I don't know. We're getting ready to find out.
Yep.
Need a quick shot.
Prickett to inbound. Finds Cordial. Cordial tips it up. No good. And that's where we'll finish the third here. 37-29, Russell on top going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds to the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. It's more than just opening an account. It's opening the door to what's next. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And we're back here on MyTown TV audio coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where the Devils go into the fourth quarter with a 37-29 lead over the Raceland Rams here at the Palace in Raceland. And pretty good, as we were talking about, pretty good student section with the blackout for the Devils tonight.
They went from the whiteout to the blackout.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely dark down there. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Sure somebody coordinated that in that student section.
I think we know who. As here we go for the fourth quarter. Here's Waller against Prickett. He'll find Welch. Welch one dribble, hand it off to Arnett. Over to Waller in the front of the Raceland bench here, and he'll back it back out. Another screen from Welch. Waller thought about the three. Now he'll attack, and we're going to get a foul.
Nice
and the basket.
Nice and one.
Yeah. A little hesitation from Waller. Attacks the rim. That foul's going to go against Taylor White. The bucket makes it a 6-point game again.
Well, the Rams have learned how to stay with him, even though the pace has picked up. That's very beneficial for them.
Well, like you talked about, you got to attack, and that's what they're finally starting to do is attack the rim. They get the and one, or a chance for a three-point play. Waller's free throws up and good. We've got a 5-point game here with 7:38 to play in the fourth. Here comes Prickett. They'll bring it across midcourt. Find Burgess at the top of the key. Ben's on the right side. He'll attack. Finds Cordial up, and we got a foul, and Cordial will go to the foul line. Who'd they get if it's Welch? It's his fourth. But I
don't think it was on Welch.
Nope, they're going to get Eli Evans.
He was in the area, but he didn't foul.
Yeah. So Cordial will go to the line for two. Evans sometimes jumping too high, it gets you like it did right there.
Yeah.
Cordial's first one rattles around and good. 38-32, 7:25 to go here in the ball game. Cordial with a second. It's up. Off the back iron. Welch with the rebound. Here comes Raceland. He'll hand it to Arnett. He'll bring it across midcourt. Russell back in a 2-3 now. I guess they're kind of looking for the Rams to run some clock now, Jared.
Yeah, that kind of plays into Russell's favor now.
Arnett picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Evans attacks and
this is the closest it's been since they've started.
Yeah, we're
4-point game.
We're at a 4-point game. 6:55 to play. Burgess hands off to Prickett. Very physical. Here's Prickett. Hand off to Benz. Benz will attack the lane. Find Cordial. Cordial up over Welch and good. Nice look from Caden Benz to get a much-needed bucket for Tyler Cordial there. 40-34. Now here's Waller in front of the Raceland bench. Back to Canes. Waller back in front of his coach, Joe Bryan. He'll survey the 2-3 there. They're not in any hurry here, Jared. Here's Arnett. Calls for a screen. Back to Waller.
Yeah, they're definitely not in any hurry.
Yeah.
Still a 6-point game. They're still within striking distance.
Here's Arnett. He'll take the 15-footer. No good. Rebound comes to Waller. Waller.
Get that rebound.
Yeah, that was a big rebound there.
Big miss by the Red Devils.
Yeah, and now Arnett will reset things. Here's Waller back in front of his own bench. Canes on the right side, wrestling this 2-3 still. Arnett will hand it to Waller. Waller will reset things out around midcourt. Here's Evans. Jared, Raceland looks like they got the lead. And there's a lob for Evans, no good. Tried to do the backdoor alley-oop. Saved back in by Charles Welch, but Pridemore picks it up. Here's Burgess will attack the baseline up, and no good. We got a foul. I believe it's going to be Jonah Arnett.
That was a nice alley-oop play they threw up. He just threw it a little bit too high.
I tell you what, Evans can flat get off the floor.
Yeah.
And I don't know how tall. I didn't hear they list him, but I mean, 5'9" maybe?
Yeah, he doesn't look too tall.
Yeah.
He definitely gets up there,
Yeah.
that's for sure. I remember when he grabbed one off the rim after one of the buzzer beats when it buzzed up there at home.
Yeah. There's Burgess, second free throw up, and good. 41-34, 5:29 to play in the game here. And here's Arnett to Waller. They're kind of going into this four corners again, Jared. Here's Arnett.
They are.
Russell in kind of a 1-3-1 look with Gabe Pridemore on the baseline. Here's Welch cutting to the basket, and he'll get a big bucket for Raceland.
Well, if they do go four corners like that, you can't give up a layup.
No.
Just can't.
Russell got caught paying a little too much attention to Jonah Arnett, and Charles Welch found the opening. Here's Pridemore in front of the Russell bench. Back to Priggett at the top bench. He'll find Ryder Burgess for three. No good. Tipped around. Benj will end up with it. And back out to Ryder Priggett, who will reset things. Or Jagger Priggett. I've got the wrong Priggett here.
Yeah.
Ryder will take a little credit, though, won't he?
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
There is Burgess along the left side. Back out to Jagger Priggett. Here's Pridemore on the attack. A lot of contact. No good. Cordial comes down with a big rebound. And what do we got here?
Looked like a push on Cordial.
Yeah, they got Cordial. I thought he had the ball. But it is going to be a foul on Tyler Cordial, his second. 41-36, Devils on top here, 4:23 to play. And here comes Raceland. They'll walk it up against this Russell 2-3. Shea Burnham has checked in for Cordial. They got to start looking for the big man, Charles Welch, in there. Got a big-time height advantage. You know, Burnham plays well around the post, but giving up a lot of size here. Josiah Large, the eighth grader, is checked in. Here's Arnett. Waller in front of the Raceland bench. Finds Evans in the middle, and we're going to get a foul probably on Caden Benz, and we're going to send Eli Evans to the foul line for two.
They're finding that wide open layup right there. That's twice in a row.
They're finding gaps, and they're kind of lulling Russell to sleep a little bit. And
you know what? It definitely is.
Yeah.
But you got to stay on your toes, especially when it's a 5-point game.
Yep. Evans' first one up. And good, you know, this 41-37, 3:50 to play. This isn't what Coach Cooksey wants, points for Raceland with the clock stopped right now.
No, you definitely don't want that. That's for sure.
Evans eyes his second one. Up and good.
This is the closest it's been.
Yeah, we are in a one-possession game here. As Eli Caines will return for Charles Welch. We got 3:50 to play here. And it's a 3-point Russell lead. You know, see if Russell wants to continue on the attack or maybe run a little clock themselves. Here's Burnham on the baseline, finds Benj at the block. To Pridemore on the left side deep. He finds Prickett at the top. Burgess in front of the Russell bench. Now they got Burnham. Got a break there. He got out of a double team. And we're going to get an offensive foul as Caden Benj runs over Eli Caines. And that is a big turnover for the Devils right there. That'll be
the Russell Red Devils almost look hesitant, like they're nervous to try to score the basketball.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not really sure what's going on.
They're caught in between continuing the pace or running some clock. But
there's 3.5 minutes left to go. You can't stop to run the clock right now.
Yep. That's the third foul on Benj. And here is Waller to tie it. No good. Benj with the rebound. He'll bring it up. We're at 3:05 to play. Benj on the attack finds Cordial.
Nice
layup
pass.
and good. Nice look by Caden Benj.
Good pass by Benj. Good shot by Cordial.
Here comes Raceland now. Arnett against Pridemore. Goes right to tipped around, and how'd he get that to the rim? Joan Arnett with a big-time basket there to get it back to a one-possession game. 43-40. We got 2:40 to play, so I guess I could say we're 2:35 to play in regulation at this point, Jared. Here's Prickett in the lane. Finds Burgess on the left side. He'll bring it back and reset things. Here's Prickett. Prickett will bring it out around the logo. Direct some traffic. Pridemore in front of the Russell bench. Here's Prickett. 2:15 to play. And Benj at the foul line. Oh, tough pass, Pridemore, and then Benj threw it away. Wow, we got not a good time for a turnover there, Jared.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Russell's definitely having a trouble with their zone defense. They're not sure where to find the gaps at.
We've got a three-point game, 43-40, 2:05 to play, and Raceland with a chance to tie or get within one here. Arnett against Pridemore, screen from Welch. Arnett wants to tie. It's up, no good. Tipped around. Benj comes away with it. Here's Prickett. He'll run along the right side, finds Pridemore. He'll go baseline. Loses it, another turnover. And here comes Waller the other way. He's got one man to beat. Ryder Burgess blocks the shot. And we're going to get a foul reaching in. It's going to be on Eli Caines.
Good block shot by Burgess.
A timely block shot.
Needed that for sure this time of the game.
That's going to be the second foul on Caines. We got a 43-40 game, 1:40 to play here. And Raceland is going to come up and meet Jagger Prickett with Jacob Waller. And he's going to walk it across the timeline here. Pridemore in front of the Russell bench. Screen from Cordial. Here's Prickett. And Prickett spin move, nice. Nice job to get a little space there. Prickett will attack, lay it up off the glass, and good big bucket, Jagger Prickett.
I believe that's his first bucket of the game.
Big time.
Nice timing.
Yep.
They need it.
5-point game, 1:05 to play. Here's Arnett in the lane. He'll kick it back out to Waller. We are now under a minute to play. Caines. He finds Arnett attacking the middle, spins, shot up in the lane, and good. And Coach Joe Brown and the Raceland Rams are going to take a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back here where the Devils lead the Rams 45-42 with 50.8 seconds to play.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
And we're back here on MyTown TV audio coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where the Devils lead the Raceland Rams 45-42 here at the Palace in Raceland, Kentucky. 50.8 to play. Russell's going to inbound it under Raceland's basket. And Raceland is going to come with some pressure here.
I think they need to.
Yep. Both teams with their original starting fives on the floor. Here's Prickett, and then he's going to be quickly fouled by Evans.
Good foul.
That is a good foul. They're still a couple away from the bonus here.
I'm fouling again if I'm them too.
Yeah, got to, yep. 49.3 to play as Eli Evans picks up his second foul. And Ryder Burgess to trigger it in underneath the Rams basket. He'll find Caden Bench back to Burgess. And Burgess is going to be fouled by Jonah Arnett. That'll be the fourth. No, that's going to be 5. That's going to put a pretty good free throw shooter on the line here for the Devils with 46.7 to play. Ryder Burgess will shoot 2. And Coach Cooksey shouting out some orders there as Gabe Pridemore will come into the lane, and Burgess has the ball for his first. Up and good. 46-42, Russell. 46 seconds to play. As Ryder Burgess prepares for his second. Vandale McKissick throws him the ball. Second one up and in, out, and in. 47-42.
Nice clutch free throws by Burgess.
Got to have them. Here's Arnett in the backcourt being guarded by Prickett. Arnett. Here comes the double team from Burgess. Arnett picks up his dribble, finds Waller in front of the Raceland bench. Evans in the corner.
That's a good team. I would definitely get out of Arnett's hand.
Yep. There's Waller. He wants a 3 in the left corner, short. Run down by Jagger Prickett. Big rebound there, and he will be fouled, I believe. Yep. Who are we going to get? I think that's going to be Jonah Arnett.
That was a good double team by the Red Devils on Arnett to get it out of his
Anybody
hand.
else.
Anybody else, that's right.
Speaking of Arnett, that was his fourth foul he just picked up as Jagger Prickett's first one up and off the back iron. 47-42 Russell, 24 seconds to play. As Josiah Large, an 8th grader, but he's a pretty good shooter. His dad, Jeff Large, is a pretty good shooter here in the 16th region himself. Prickett second up and good, 48-42. 24 seconds to play. Russell's going to take a timeout. Is it a full or a 30? What we got? It is a 30-second timeout, a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout.
That sounds like a good timeout right there.
Yeah, it always is. Anytime you get a chance with some Giovanni's is a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right down the road for me. I had Giovanni's earlier this week.
Yeah, I got some in the fridge right now, actually, so that's probably going to be my dinner. So.
Let's go.
Yep. 48-42 Devils here. Raceland will inbound underneath the Russell bench, and I believe they've corrected Arnett's foul total from 4 to 3. That's what the scoreboard is showing.
I'm not sure that even really matters at this point in time, but,
Not unless, well, we saw what happened in the final seconds of the Boyd County game last week.
That was pretty crazy.
I kind of got caught sleeping. I thought we were done.
Yeah.
Caden Bench had other ideas that night.
He sure did.
Racing the inbound. Here's Arnett. 23 seconds to play across midcourt. He's going all the way to the basket. Challenge Cordial, and they're going to get a foul. Cordial probably should have stood his ground there, but regardless, Racing's going to get a chance to get points with the clock stopped at 18.4. It's the third foul on Tyler Cordial. Arnett's first one up and good.
I don't believe he's going to miss a free throw here.
No. Evans will return for Large here, kind of offense for defense there. Arnett gets the ball from referee Greg Stevens. Eyes his second one here. 5-point game, second one up and good. 48-44, 18.4 to play. Burgess to inbound, finds Bench, and we're going to find out if that was the third or fourth on Arnett because he has fouled Caden Bench, and that is the fifth. They were correct the first time, and he's a kid. You can't fault him for tonight. He's played his tail off there.
Well, shows you what I know. I said it really wouldn't matter. 7 seconds later, it does matter.
Yeah.
You got your leading scorer on your team foul out of the game with 17 seconds left and down 4.
Yeah.
Definitely need him.
Caden Benz, first one up, short. Wow. I mean, it's a 2-possession game, but we've got 17.3 seconds to play. Second one from Benz is up and good. That'll make it a 49-44 game. Here comes Jacob Waller. Waller finds Welch. Welch is going to pull a 3. No good. Tipped around. Waller with the rebound puts it in. We got a 49-44 game?
46.
46, yeah. They were a little slow.
A little slow to put those 2 points up there.
Yeah, with 5.8 seconds to play, I think we got another Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. That is the final timeout for Raceland. 49-46, one-possession game with 5.8 seconds to play. A steal and one from deep here, and we got a brand-new ball game, Jerry.
We got overtime when that happens.
Yep.
That'd be crazy, but we've seen crazier things, I'm sure.
Yep. And, this 63rd District matchup, it matters for seeding and into that 63rd District tournament that'll be held at Russell later on this month, here in a couple of weeks. It's almost postseason time.
It is. Great game plan tonight by the Rams for sure.
Yep.
They came in and they got blown out by over 35 points the last game, and here they are with three points and a chance to win it. Get a steal and shoot the 3.
Cricket to inbound. He finds Burgess, quickly fouled. I believe they're going to get Waller. 5.2, only a few tenths of a second went off there.
I don't know if any tenths of a second went off there.
And but it will send Ryder Burgess back to the line. He was pure on a couple of them just a few minutes ago.
I believe one shot, he needs to make one of these, and that'd probably seal the deal.
One will probably do it, as Raceland is out of timeouts. Burgess up and good. And here comes Josiah Large for Evans again. 5.2 seconds to play. Russell on top 50-46. Again, Raceland with no timeouts left. Both teams will shoot the bonus. Burgess here with the second one. Here comes Waller. He'll get a quick 3 at the buzzer, no good, and Russell's going to hold on here. Definitely a different game than what we saw earlier this year, but a win's a win this time of year in February, Jerry.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so close, but just like you said, whether it's 2 points or 25 points, a win's a win at the end of the season, and the Russell Red Devils keep winning and keep moving on. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. We'll be back here on MyTown TV audio coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where they defeated the Raceland Rams 51-46. We'll be back with the postgame show in just a few minutes.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
and snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We believe in our culture here. We believe in hire people that naturally will gravitate towards living our mission, to gravitate towards wanting to help people, wanting to embolden others, to help them achieve their goals.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Whether it happens without warning or you're able to plan ahead, when it comes to your heart, you want the very best care. Advice you can trust. Advanced technology. To understand, to be heard, to have a say. Professionals who have the knowledge and experience to get it right. Excellent care that's nationally recognized. You want the heart experts at King's Daughters. Because when it comes to your heart, we have exactly what it wants.
safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
And we're back here on the postgame show where the Russell Red Devils have defeated the Raceland Rams 51-46 in a 63rd district matchup. I don't have the exact standings in front of me, Jared, but I'm pretty sure that might lock up the number 1 seed in the district tournament for Russell.
Well, look, at the end of the day, that's a good season. You know,
Yeah.
This was an ugly win, but they got it.
Yeah.
You know, in the first half, the only person that was doing really anything was Gabe Pridemore. Second half, Cordial showed up a lot more. Ben showed up. Ryder Burgess showed up.
Yeah.
And then Prickett there at the end had a couple points too. So the rest of the starting 5 showed up and helped out. So get the win, move on to the next game, learn from your mistakes, go and practice. Let's fix it, and let's get ready for the next game, baby.
Yeah, February basketball went, survive in advance, and Russell will host Friday night for senior night for Tyler Cordial, Elijah Kraft, and Shea Burnham. The Fairview Eagles will be at the Marvin Meredith Gymnasium, and then I believe the final district game of the year will be Saturday at the Greenhouse at Greenup County. And that's after that. I mean, we're a couple weeks out of that district tournament at the Marvin Meredith Gymnasium.
Yeah, that Greenup County game got canceled a couple weeks ago, and because of the Snowmageddon. But that one's not going to be an easy task either. They're very similar to the Raceland Rams over there, and they've got a lineup that can really do some damage, and I'm sure that they're just like every other team in the 16th region. They play a lot better at the house.
At the house, absolutely. We're going to take a break here and see if we get a chance to talk to Coach Derek Cooksey, and where Russell has defeated Raceland 51-46. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Our mission is to ensure the health and safety of the community through the provision of essential health services and public health education.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome to Diamond Links Golf Course. Our 18-hole golf course offers pristine greens and challenging fairways. The front nine offers long fairways with spectacular views of Kentucky's rolling hills. The back nine is tucked in a quiet, tranquil valley. If you're pressed for time, try our new par 3 course format. We have a snack bar, pro shop, and lessons available. So come swing with us at Diamond Links Golf Course. Visit our website for more information.
We're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Russell Red Devil basketball, where they've defeated the Raceland Rams 51-46 in a hard-fought, kind of down and dirty 63rd district game. A lot different than the game we played a few weeks ago at home against the Raceland Rams.
We expected that. On the road, and there's been a lot of maybe not consistency because of the weather. And that's not to make excuses. Hats off to Raceland. They're a good basketball team.
Yep.
Well coached. Take a lot of pride in their program. I thought we went on some of those runs, and then we didn't capitalize. We had some costly turnovers. Did some things that were kind of uncharacteristic, and they mixed up their defenses really well. And I told our guys, we work on that in practice, but practice simulation at times is different than game simulation. We've got to, when you get up 10 or 12, you don't have to maybe take the first shot available. And I thought offensively, Gabe Pridemore did a great job. We really stressed that we wanted to get paint touches and not just settle, especially if they zoned or man. So I thought he really set the tone for us in the first half. We probably didn't get the ball to him enough there. Throughout the course of the second half, I thought Ryder was patient, took the shots that were available. Tyler basically had some moments where, we looked for him and we capitalized off of. We just got to be patient with that because, Charles is a good player as well, so it's a good matchup. And
they've had a couple of battles.
Defensively, I'll be honest, I thought we gave a lot of effort. I mean, we gave up 16 in the first half, and I told them you wouldn't be in this game if it wasn't for your defense.
Yeah.
It's just offensively, we've had those nights we shoot the ball really well, and sometimes – on nights that it's not going to, not going to shoot a high percentage, or it's not going to be the first or maybe even the second shot that's available. It's got to be the highest percentage shot.
Yeah.
So this feels like a tournament atmosphere. This is going to pay dividends for both teams down the road because, we got tournament time in less than 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
I didn't see anybody, like I said, they know it was a battle. There's probably some things that we could nitpick and we're going to work on, but we got to turn the page and we got to get ready because we've got 5 more games on our schedule.
Yeah. Brian Hall here, joined by Russell coach Derek Cooksey. And, Coach, you mentioned Gabe Pridemore, and he kind of had an intensity to him tonight. I'm not saying that he doesn't usually, but tonight he, on both ends of the floor, very aggressive, and that's the Gabe Pridemore we need going towards tournament time.
Gabe impacts the game and on both sides of the ball, but in some ways it don't show up in the stats. I mean, he's our intensity guy. Him and Bench kind of set the tone for us physically and with their intensity. He knew tonight, Arnett, arguably one of the better offensive players in the region. They've been matched up over the years, and they take a lot of pride in it because if you don't show up, one's going to get the advantage over it. It was just a good battle, but I thought our bench did a great job tonight. We were able to go solid 8 deep. Corey McGrath really came in. He stretches the floor because he can shoot it so well, but I've been really impressed with the defense. And then Taylor White, he's getting back healthy from his sickness and
Shea Burnham too.
Shea Burnham, his energy.
Yeah.
So if we, like I said, I feel really good about where we're at as far as understanding what we're trying to get accomplished, our depth. We just got to capitalize. Got to take advantage of those runs. When you get up 10 or 12, I called a timeout, trying to get them to understand that we're up, not to hold the ball.
Yeah.
But they did a great job. We mixed up multiple defenses as well. I thought our zone was pretty good at times.
Yep.
But there was a few possessions there. They got some good athletes. The Evans kid and Canes. You got to box them out.
Yeah,
if you don't,
absolutely.
they're going to make you pay.
There were a few times where Evans especially snuck in, got hands on loose balls and balls around the rim. But looking forward, Coach, we got senior night Friday with Fairview coming in. Game that's kind of near and dear to you. You spent your time on the sidelines in Westwood, and then we close out this district schedule Saturday at Greenup County. And I think tonight we kind of secured the number 1 seed. Am I wrong?
I don't know. There's a lot of games to be played. I tell our guys all the time, we've got one more left on ours.
Yeah.
I believe Raceland now, they have 2, one this week and one next. And I believe that Greenup has 3 games all this week.
I know Greenup was struggling. I had them against
Lewis,
Round County last night.
Lewis has got 2 games this week. So it's going to come down. It's what you expect. We talked about the 63rd district.
Yeah.
I think it's the most competitive from the top to the bottom, and the 62nd's competitive as well. But you got to bring it every night because we're so familiar. A lot of guys are, they're friends off the floor. But it's a very good competitive district. Have a lot of respect for the coaches in this district. So, we got to keep putting our head down, keep working, getting to where we, were. Because I feel like, with that layover, we're kind of rusty in a little bit.
Yep.
We can fix that. Just trusting one another, keep working. But I think a solid performance on the road, nothing's going to be easy.
No, and that's what Jared and I talked about quite a bit is, this region is kind of known for being tough on the road, going back to our days, and it's not going to be easy going into the greenhouse. Always one of the toughest places to play in the region. So, Coach, I'll let you go. Congratulations on another district win. We'll take all of them. So,
thank you, buddy. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Appreciate you all.
For Jared Prickett, I'm Brian Hall. We're going to call it a night here from the Palace at Raceland High School, where the Russell Red Devils have defeated the Raceland Rams 51-46 in a 63rd district matchup. Good night, everybody.